No, but
I gotta tell people this, bro. When me and Brian moved out to school, Brian was trying so hard, bro. Trying so hard to get good grades.
School wasn't for me, bro. That shit failed me.
And my ass would go to school every day, bro, and just copy. Because we were in the San Luis Obispo, bro. It was all white kids, and it was just like we were in the middle of nowhere, like. And Brian was trying his hardest, bro, to get good grades.
Bro.
He was trying his hardest to get good grades, still failing all his classes. Yeah.
I didn't fail all my classes.
Most of his classes. And then my ass would go to school. I was a science teacher. Like, she trusted all these kids. She would, like, leave the room. Like, I don't know. It was just super easy to copy. And
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Energy Podcast. I am your host, Brian LANDEROS. And the purpose for this podcast is we're all on the come up, so you don't know whose story you're going to hear that's going to spark that light bulb in your head, get you going. And you never know who you could relate to, the adversities, the L's, the wins, the lessons, all that stuff. We bundle it up and create what I like to call your energy. And ultimately, that's where I get my energy from. And with that being said, today's guest is none other than the infamous EV Cuts.
Hey.
What's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
How we doing, bro?
It's a pleasure to be here, bro.
Thanks,
Seriously.
bro. I appreciate it, bro. This is cool, man.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, dude. You fucking killing it out here, dude. Seriously.
I try, bro. How's your day today? How are you doing?
It was actually really good, bro.
Yeah?
I had a great day. Well, I'm going on vacation this weekend, too, so I'm going to have some fun for good.
Dude, you have to, bro. I see you hustling every day, bro. That's the thing. Like, you stay consistent on your grind. And even sometimes when I know you had a crazy weekend, your ass still shows up, bro. And that's the fucking shit that I fucking, actually really respect about you.
It's work hard, play hard,
Hey, that's all it is, man. That's how we can,
if you can't balance the two, it's just like you don't deserve to play hard.
Right off the bat, I agree 100%. Like, balance is one of the biggest things that I live by because... You know what? Everybody thinks no, I got to go one way and do this and be this and stop doing that. Yeah. But then really what that does is once you fall back and do it one more time, you go 100% because you haven't done it for so long.
Yeah. You're fiending for I got to stop partying. I got to stop doing this. And then you just kill yourself inside and then you go overboard and then now you
fucking just
going ham.
Yeah. No doubt. Oh, man. All right, bro. So tell me.
What you want to know, bro? What do you want to know? Come on, give it to me. Come on.
All right, bro. Nah, let's take a little step back, bro. All right, so remember when I met your ass in fucking 6th grade camp, bro? Camp Martian, bro. That shit was nuts.
The little Indian bunk bed that we had.
Yeah. Bro, we used to sneak our snacks in the end when they said no more food, and then we'd fucking just hear at the end. Give my snacks out and shit.
It's actually crazy that you brought that up. 6th grade camp, bro. That's nuts.
Nah, and you look back, that's fucking long time ago. And I used to think damn, that was only 6th grade. Fuck, bro. Now it's fucking nearly over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn, that was nuts.
Came a long way, bro.
Yeah, man, we're still on the grind, but it's crazy to see where we were at before and basically where we're at now and where we're headed. So, I mean, let me ask you a question, bro. Where would you say you see yourself in about, I don't know, 5 to 10 years?
To be honest, I for sure see myself owning a barbershop. Mm-hmm. That's my number one goal at the end of it. To own my own barbershop, take care of my family, and at least, be stable. But there's way more dreams than that. But that's my, you want to take baby steps at the end of it. And that's my baby step right now,
No. And, I mean, you've been... How do I say this? You've been on your grind. I mean, going to different places, cutting up, moving out of San Diego a few times, and just experiencing different atmospheres. What's that like?
It was crazy, honestly. It was just I felt like I had to. I felt like it's honestly crazy because being a barber, you talk to a lot of different people,
right?
And they give you a lot of advice, and a lot of advice is just you kind of need to get out of your hometown sometimes, experience new things, get out of your comfort zone is the main
100%,
thing,
100%.
It's like people are so stuck in a little bubble that they're,
definitely,
they don't ever experience new things, and all those experiences that I've been through, they've taught me lessons every single time, and so I'm not scared of any lesson that's you know.
No, and that's how you have to look at it. You know, I was listening to a podcast today actually, and they were saying basically whatever your beliefs are, that's how you portray your attitude. So whatever it is that you think is basically what you're gonna go out and like manifest in real life.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at a problem as a negative, then already off the bat, it's gonna be negative for you.
Yeah.
But if you switch that mentality up
Yep.
and you look at it like an opportunity to grow,
yeah.
oh, bro, now you're taking
Yeah.
that L and making it a W.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
doubt.
Is that the main thing is just momentum. I feel, you know, if you have that positive momentum and you're working towards something and you're thinking positive things the entire time, it's gonna happen. And of course, bad things are gonna happen. But
That's
if
just
you
life.
keep that momentum, that positive thing, those negative thoughts, they kind of, you know, it doesn't affect you as much. You know.
No, of course not.
You'll get past it and you just keep thinking positive and, you know, things will go your way.
And it's funny that you actually say thinking positive. I actually been playing Madden with Sebastian this past couple of days, right? And he doesn't know this, so I'm about to like tell him the secret, right? So I don't fucking play Madden, bro. I fucking suck at that shit. You know my game's FIFA, right?
Yeah, so does Sebi, though.
Yeah. Nah, but I be playing and I kid you not, bro. Like in my head, I'm telling, and as silly as it sounds, bro, like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna win, 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 I'm gonna win. That's literally what I'm telling myself the whole time. Like the whole time. Somehow, some way, Sebastian fumbles. Somehow, some way, Sebastian throws an interception, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm losing, bro. Like, or I throw a pick and I'm losing. I'm still telling myself, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win. Somehow, some way, bro. I fucking take the dub, bro.
Exactly. It's because of me.
Shout out Sebi though, bro. My bad, but I had to let you know, bro. Nah, but moving on a little bit more forward, let's talk about your mindset, bro. Like, honestly, what would you say gets your mindset right, and how do you prepare yourself to, you know, start your day, go about your week, and really just prepare yourself in your mind so that you're able to do the things outside of your mindset?
Well, for me, it's kind of hard with the whole like barbering thing. It's like I feel like people come to me, you know, really like it's a positive thing in their life. They're excited to come get their haircut.
No, exactly.
Getting a haircut is like a super like positive thing. Like it's their time to relax, have fun. You know, like they've been stressing out, you know, in their jobs and doing stuff like that, and then they come to me to be excited, but I have all my personal problems and whatever going on in my life, you know.
Because that's all, at the end of the day, that's life, bro. Everybody got their shit.
But it's like I feel responsible to make sure these guys have a good time when they're in my chair. So
Exactly.
it honestly, it does get rough, like getting myself ready for every single client. You know?
Yeah, no, and shout out to Peter B, bro. He said, I got the freshest cut from that guy, bro. No, but it's 100% true. 100% true, bro, because, like, for me, bro, you know, me, when my confidence gets to 100%, bro, that fucking kills me, bro.
Yeah.
That kills me, bro, because I need 111% at all times, bro.
Exactly.
So I just drop below that, bro, and I'm like, yo, Eric V, I'm coming, bro. I need that cut.
And so it's my responsibility to bring it every single day.
No
every
doubt, no
single
doubt.
cut. And I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, but you really gotta wake up every morning and really have the passion for it. You know, even one of my clients was telling me today, like, dude, like I was telling him about the podcast, and he's like, dude, like seriously, I've never ran into another barber that's actually passionate about his stuff and takes detail and actually cares about his clients. And it made me feel good when he told me that today, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we're our biggest critics, so we don't feel like we're doing enough, we're not doing much. But when you hear from somebody else's point of view, you just really start to think like, damn, maybe I am doing my thing. Maybe I am doing good.
I'm like my biggest critic,
Dude,
you know?
same, bro.
Yeah.
Same, bro. Like, I'm such a big critic on myself, which is at times good and at times bad. But, you know, at the end of the day, you are doing something. You are making an impact, and you are giving people confidence, bro. Because, like, honestly, like, for me, I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, when I don't have a fresh cut, I mean, I'm still confident, bro. But when I have that crispy, fresh, clean fade, bro, fuck with me. Nobody. Whatever you throw at me.
But I'll tell you, that's the best part of my job, bro. Seriously, that's the best part of my job. Like, to be able to actually make someone feel better about themselves. Like, when they leave my chair, they're hyped, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
But I'm telling you, it was also very rough in the beginning of my career, you know, barely learning the game. Like, I felt like I had a lot of pressure. Everybody, you know, like, I don't know, like, not to be cocky, but I'm, like, well-known. Like, people know me. And when I started barbering, like, I was just, like,
Oh,
I
so
feel
you
like
popular.
but like I had a lot of pressure. I felt, I was like, man, I got to get good. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, of course. Like,
I gotta get good, or I'm just gonna get roasted. And I did. My brother would roast me all the time, like, bro, like, you suck, bro. Like, like, stop. Like, you need to get better quick, bro. Like, it's embarrassing, And it was like,
I can't be saying you're a barber, my brother, bro.
He's like, I'm over here, and it was rough, dude. It was rough, and so that was like, which is motivating me every day. I was like, I gotta get good, bro. I can't get roasted, It's dude. I'm telling you, you can give a guy the freshest cut in the world, and like, yeah, he's gonna be happy. But if you give a guy a bad cut, trust me, he's gonna tell his friends, he's gonna tell his mom, he's gonna post it on Instagram,
bro. Yes, and it's like in any service business, you gotta have walking billboards. So if you fuck up someone, bro, their ass is gonna go out there and market your ass as if you suck dick, bro.
Exactly.
Just like when you go to a restaurant, right, or you watch a movie, right, and it's good or it's bad. What do? You tell your friends, nah, that movie sucked, that restaurant sucked. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with people that are in the service industry, bro. Like, your reputation is everything.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a step a little bit more back, bro. You said at the beginning you weren't the hottest, or you weren't.
I don't think I ever sucked, to be straight up.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I really don't think I ever sucked.
You just probably didn't have the skills that you now have.
Yeah, but I don't know, like. Everybody can judge me different,
No,
like,
of course, everybody thinks different, and everybody's gonna have their opinion, which is completely fine.
Yeah, but it was just a rough path, man. Like really learning it. Like, I jumped into a barber shop. I wasn't even in school yet, bro.
Right.
One of my boys, I literally cut you up.
No, of course, bro.
I posted a picture on my Twitter, and he hits me up, yo, come work for my barber shop, this and that. Like, that was fresh, and I was like,
bro, like, if Brian only knew.
I was like, Brian just got good hair. He just made me look good, But,
hey, yeah, shout out, bro. Thanks.
Gave me a shot, bro. I'm in the shop, 12 barbers, dude. It was just a lot of pressure, and it was nerve-wracking, But I don't know.
So when was the first time that you decided to say, like, yo, I'm gonna be a barber, like, this is what I like to do, this is what I want to do?
At the end of it, like,
no, of course.
I've cut hair.
I've cut my own grade, bro.
I've cut my own hair since 6th grade. That's when I first started. Yeah, that's when I first started cutting hair. Was 6th grade. And
mullet.
Then, yeah, I pretty much got the same haircut that I got right now. It was freaking mullet because
business in the front, party in the back.
I was only able to taper up my sides in the mirror. That's all. I couldn't get my back, so I was just.
You let that shit be a party.
Yeah,
huh?
I would just taper up my side because I would just like to throw on a cap, and that was the only reason I started cutting hair. But I'd be in the bathroom for hours, and then my mom would always see that, get on my ass about.
I remember that.
Cleaning up my mess and. For me, it just came naturally. I never seen it. But the years go on, then I go to middle school, still cutting my hair. Then I go to high school, and then now, people in high school, they don't really have that much money. They're like, yo, like, where you get your haircuts at, And I'm just like, I cut my own hair, And they're like, yo, cut me up, And that's,
yeah,
I'll cut you up.
I got to bring this up. Remember that time we were outside of Joseph Moreno's house?
What, with the Ricky haircut?
Yeah, we did. That was my favorite haircut of all time.
I'm loving it.
Shout out Ricky, bro. Where you at with your bald ass head?
I'm loving that he brought this up because that honestly that was really bad for my career because I messed him up at everybody remember because this picture went.
But this is way before we even like were.
But the thing is, this video went viral, so everybody remembers. And I messed up Ricky, which I honestly didn't. I didn't mess him up. I gave him a nice haircut, but I wanted to try something else out. I was like, I nice haircut. I gave him what he wanted, but still how I am right now, I was like, nah, I want to try this out, and so I gave him a little taper, then it turned into a mohawk, and then it just turned into a.
Hey, bro, we fucked you up. We're gonna have to go 0.
Yeah, and then I messed him up, but I wasn't. Who knew I would have been a barber at this point?
No, of course. At the end of the day, we're just kind of fucking around. Like, I cut my hair, but let's see how it works on someone else.
Yeah, no, I was just messing around, but who knew I would have been a barber years later? So even a lot of my friends were telling me. Like, yo, honestly, I didn't get a haircut from you for a long time because of that video of Ricky, bro. Like, I just wasn't confident and this and that. And I'm telling you, it messed up the beginning stages of my barber career. People didn't trust me because of that video. Because You know?
Yeah, no, of
Who
course.
would have thought that I would have ended up becoming a barber?
A couple years later, then now you're actually cutting hair, providing people with confidence. Like, yo, on some other level shit, bro. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Damn, bro, that's crazy. So, I mean, being a barber, I mean, there's tons of barbers out there, bro. I mean, literally at any corner, every shop. What would you say is the one thing that differentiates yourself and makes you unique from other barbers?
I just feel like people are comfortable with me, you know. Honestly, from the get-go, like I said, like I don't think I was the freshest barber out there, but I've always had clientele, you know, because people feel comfortable coming into my chair. It brings them joy, like, you know, they're excited to come to me and get a haircut just because of the conversations we have, you know, like, you know, all the conflicts that they have in their life. I try to give them advice. I've honestly tried to chill out a little bit because people trust barbers a lot, you know. And so,
and then they come back and tell you, bro, I tried this, and it didn't work, or it worked.
It's just like that. I'll be telling them like, yeah, fuck that girl, dude, like that, I break up with her, and like, you know, like I don't know, and then they come to me the next week and they're like, yeah, bro, I broke up with my girlfriend, and
bro,
I'm like, oh, fuck, you know, you know, I didn't think he was gonna really go break up with his girlfriend, you know, so I try to actually keep that, you know, to a minimum, not try to give them too much crazy advice or like suggestions. Like I don't know.
Well, at the end of the day, like, I mean, they come to you every 2 weeks?
Yeah,
you know, right?
Some every week, some every like 3 days.
You know, exactly, bro. And they see you a lot, bro. So you start to build a connection. You start to build a relation.
Yeah,
you start to get to know their life because you spend so much time. You cut their hair, which is, I mean, for guys, bro, that's all we fucking got. Like,
we don't
look-wise, bro. We don't have makeup. Fuck, I would never get surgery. You know, it's your hair, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's your hair and your fucking confidence. And if you're good looking, bro, now you got 2 thumbs up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But shit, bro, that's crazy.
But yeah, the main thing with the whole barbering career is I would say about 30% is the haircut. To be 100% is 30% of the haircut. The rest is the conversations, how comfortable they feel. Because nobody wants to go and sit in the chair for 45 minutes
with a stranger
and feel uncomfortable and not, you know what to say and just feel awkward, you know?
Right, no, of course.
So even I feel like one of the things that I was good at was being able to break down and get all types of people. I can get, if an old guy steps in my chair, I can switch up my swag and, you know, be all, you know, and if a young kid comes in, I'm talking Fortnite, I'm talking, you know, all this young stuff, you know, I'm doing what I got to do to make conversation with this kid, you know, it doesn't matter. Then I got moms come up to me, you know, like they want, like,
you got to connect with all different people.
Like, you got to figure them out first. You want to start it off slow, see what kind of
person, you know, what works for them.
You don't want to come off too strong, you know, so you just got to like figure them out. Start it off slow, like, oh, all right, like she cussed once or twice. Oh, she's all right, cool.
I can get away with this.
Yeah. What's good, you know? But if she's all professional, then I'm all.
You gotta hit her with the same tone of level, same like you know personality.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy that a lot of us that you know, all of our boys, bro, that we hang around with, we have what I like to call the chameleon effect, bro. Yeah. Which means that no matter what environment we're in, no matter what type of people we're around, age group, you know, whatever it is, we're somehow, some way, always able to, you know, blend ourselves in and just, you know, freaking adapt to the freaking to the environment that we're in. Look at this shit, just fucking thinks it can just do whatever it wants, bro.
Yeah, honestly, my boss gave me the props about that the other day.
Because it's a skill that nobody has, bro, and it's hard to acquire, bro. Mm-hmm. Some people are just like, I'm one way and that's it.
Yeah.
Nah, exactly. Bro, it can't be like that.
And you'll notice a lot of these barbers and stylists out here, they have one set clientele base. They're like, you know, you'll notice all their clientele looks the same. There's like all like douchebags, or it's like all like little kids, or it's just like all old people, you know. And I feel like all my clientele is a lot of different types of people because I open myself up to any. I could adjust to any type.
It doesn't matter. Throw any type of person at me. I know how to handle it.
Yeah,
that's fucking amazing, bro.
You know, I'm not saying I'm perfect with everybody. I've messed up a lot of. I'm sure a lot of people think, you know. Like, you know, my person is this guy. Yeah, you know, but you can't get them all, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You can't get along with everybody, and I completely understand that, bro. There's like, you know, you're not gonna please everybody. I'm not trying to please everybody, and I'm not trying to be friends with everybody, bro. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be yourself. Yeah, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Nah, but all right. So I'm sure a lot of people are gonna want to know this one. So when you're cutting someone up, right, and you're lining them up, and you're pretty close to their face, right? Like super close to their face, dog, and they just lock eyes with you, bro. Like, how does that make you feel? And like, what do you do, bro? How do you handle that?
Oh, dude, it's rough. At this point, I
like dead eye, straight eye contact.
Oh no, I'm telling you, the worst is I had the other day. I'm not even cutting the person up. I'm cutting her son up, and the mom is standing right next to me,
right.
just staring at me, and then I'm just looking at her like.
Hey, it's funny because I know who you're talking about. But not
and she's just staring at me, bro, and I'm like, and then I'm like, hey, you can take a seat right there, and then she's just like. I'm good. And I've never done this. This is the first time I've done this. So I told her, I was like, all right. And then she kept staring at me. And I'm like, honestly, you're making me a little nervous. Like, can you sit down? And then she's like, oh, like I trust you, like da da da.
No,
like,
but I don't trust you.
Yeah. I was like, well, sit down. But what you're talking about is when I'm lining guys up and they're looking me in the eyes. Yeah. That people, there's just basic barber. Like haircut, yes, like
don't
some
look
people,
at your barber.
yeah, some people just they don't know
Black
it.
Eyes.
Yeah, but I'm just straight up with all my clients. Even if I just met them that day, I'll let them know like, yo, bro, stop that weird stuff. It's like,
bro, why are you looking at me?
Yeah, no, or I'll look them straight in the eye. But what's up, weirdo? Like, stop looking at me. Like,
can I help you?
Yeah, what's up?
Nah, that's crazy, bro. So, I mean, besides the the cutting the hair, bro, all that, what is something that you'd like to expand on besides cutting hair? Maybe tapping into your community, maybe giving back to the community, stuff like that, bro. Like, I see a lot of other people giving back to the community, and you don't have to be the big ass baller, the big ass famous person to give back, or even just change somebody's life, bro. Would you ever be open to maybe cutting hair for the homeless? Linking up with.
I have not cut hair for the homeless yet. I would be super open with it. Right? I'm down with it. But I've done some. I helped out Rayanne. She passed away, and her son needed some.
The charity work for cutting up everything.
Sarah Turner, she set it up. We went to her shop. We did some charity work and raised some money for him. We raised about like $5,000-$6,000 for his.
Wow, bro, that's awesome.
Her kids' trust fund,
Yeah.
So stuff like that. But I'm always open to new stuff,
Yeah.
I would definitely, giving back is always gonna come around,
For me, even when I go hand it out close to the to the homeless, even if I'm just talking to someone that's having a rough day, bro, like. I get the gratitude in just being able to make someone's day better.
Yeah.
Because you never know what everybody's going through, and for me, it's just like, bro, if I could just change or help one person at a time, or if someone just listens to something that worked for me, because at the end of the day, bro, I never want to tell people what to do. That's not my job, bro, and I never want to be that person. But I will share the stuff that I've done that's happened to me, and hopefully that resonates in somebody, bro. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm no one to tell anybody what to do, right?
Yeah.
But through our experiences, through our stories, and through what we've been through, that's how people actually wake up and say like, oh shit, that happened to me too. Like I can do that if he did that.
Yeah, and I've had role models, where I look at them and I see the same thing, and they don't even realize that they impacted my life so crazy, Right. So now growing up a little bit, like I kind of realized like, man,
he didn't. Let's get back.
Yeah, it's like he changed my life and he don't even know it. It's like if I and then you have role models like that, and I want to be like that too. Same with my barber teacher Mario. Like, I don't even think how much he knows that he impacted my life, but he was just doing all this stuff naturally, helping me out and telling me all his stories and all the stuff that he went through and affected me, So if I could do that for somebody else, that'd be awesome,
No, of course, no doubt. And just sticking on the topic about when Rayanne passed away, bro. I know that growing up in high school, I mean, bro, I lived with you like basically my whole life, bro, and you lived with me basically your whole life. Like, it's crazy how we've in a way lived the same life. But a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people might know this, but when your pops passed away, bro, like, how was that? Because I went back to the high school the other day, and some girl had just lost her dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I right away clicked, bro. I was just like, I know what you're feeling, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
I feel like I've clicked with a lot of people that their parents passed away, and you know, because it's just something that you really can't explain to people. You know,
it's a like mutual feeling.
Yeah, it's like that.
There's
even
no words.
Like that's what I was saying when you kind of asked me about this right now. Like I can't even tell you. Like it's hard to explain. It's just a feeling that like, you know, you would never think it would happen to you. You know,
no, exactly.
That's the main thing. Everybody, they hear these stories. We hear the stories about even like stuff that goes wrong all around the world. You know, you would never
happen to me.
Yeah, that would never happen to me. And that's how I always thought about stuff like that. And I was a senior in high school, you know,
right.
and all this hit me all quick, you know, and I really didn't know how to feel. I'm pretty like closed up. I don't like to tell people my stuff.
Of course.
You know, and so it was hard for me, you know. It was hard, but I felt like I kept it in majority of the time.
Would you say that was a good thing or a bad thing?
It was probably a bad thing, honestly. I felt like it hurt me later on in life because like I kept a lot of my emotions in and bottled up.
How so? Like, how would you say it changed you, or maybe it moved you in a certain way? Because like for me, when my dad passed away, bro, like subconsciously I started drinking a lot, bro. Started going out a lot.
Yeah.
And you don't notice that you did that until you're kind of like through with it, right?
Yeah.
And then you look back like, oh shit, like maybe I was doing this to cope with the pain in a different way of just rather than letting it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think I ever went through like a crazy like.
No, and it doesn't have to be crazy, bro. Like,
yeah,
no, I didn't go crazy either. But like, I'm just saying, like, it just changes. Like for me, it changed.
Honestly, at the end of it motivated me the most, bro.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it really like sparked something in me. Like it was. I felt like there was two different paths. It was like you either take this whole situation and you drown in sorrow and you feel sorry for yourself, and that's the reason why I never really told people about this, because I felt like I didn't want to go down that sorrow path where I'm trying to make everybody feel sorry for me.
I hated that, bro.
And they're like, so I'd rather keep it a secret because I'm like you. It's crazy because people always tell me like, I've never known this, you know, like da da da. I'm like,
it's not something you say right off the bat. Hey, how's it going? My pop just passed away.
Yeah, it's like I feel like like you would talk to me and you would never know, you know. I feel like nobody needs to know. Like I don't even care, you know. It's like I care, but it's like you don't need to know my business, you know. But it's like if they ask or you know you ask, like I'm open to say it. Like like you said, like if I could help somebody out if they're going through something, you know, I would love to help them out.
And the only reason I say that is because for me, bro, after a while, bro, it woke something up in me after just moving a certain way. I was like, you know what? I'm ready to take this step forward, bro. And it's like I bundled up all that stuff that happened to me, like all that losing my dad, and I use it as fuel, bro.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's all just fuel, bro.
Yeah. But like you said, but I'm telling you, like I was saying, there's two different paths, bro. Like you could use it as fuel or it'll eat you alive.
Yeah,
and I've seen people in both ways. I've seen people eat them alive, and I'm telling you, it can be really bad. And that's why I try to, that I've gone through it. I try to help people out. And you know, let them know like you gotta grow from it. You gotta accept it and know like it's in the past, and you know you can only grow from here. You know, you can't let it eat you alive because it really could eat you alive quick.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, you take the wrong decision, you make the wrong decision, and now all of a sudden your life spirals in a different way that you even wanted it to.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that's nuts, bro. Bro, all right, now I gotta take it back another step. Remember we moved out to San Luis Obispo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my boy, 18 years old.
Nice, bro. So tell me how. All right, bro. So I moved out there first, right? And I mean,
because
it was nuts,
straight from the get go, you had your mindset, bro. You wanted to get out of San Diego. You wanted to be something different. You didn't want to just be the average Joe.
I thought that was the move, bro. Like I thought like doing this was gonna make me like complete or fulfilled, right? But I think it's a trial and tribulation that like you have to go through shit in order to find out what the fuck you really want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta go for it, and that's what you felt like was right. So I feel like you went for it, and that's totally acceptable. Even though we didn't like fully succeed.
No, bro, and I never shy away from doing this, bro, or saying this. Like, bro, school wasn't for me. Like, I honestly tried, bro. I really did, and I tried really 3 times. No, but
I
look,
gotta tell people this, bro. When me and Brian moved out to school, Brian was trying so hard, bro. Trying so hard to get good grades.
School wasn't for me, bro. That shit failed me.
And my ass would go to school every day, bro, and just copy. Because we were in the San Luis Obispo, bro. It was all white kids, and it was just like we were in the middle of nowhere, like. And Brian was trying his hardest, bro, to get good grades.
Bro.
He was trying his hardest to get good grades, still failing all his classes. Yeah.
I didn't fail all my classes.
Most of his classes. And then my ass would go to school. I was a science teacher. So like she trusted all these kids. She would like leave the room. Like I don't know. It was just super easy to copy and cheat, and I just cheated. I had like only failed that one class. See, but we were all in.
That's the thing with me, bro. Like I have such a moral conscience that even stealing from a store, even stealing from someone, or even
I'm not
cheating,
proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah,
but it was just funny to me.
I didn't do it, bro.
It was just funny to me. I was getting all these good grades, and my boy was studying while I was playing FIFA, just chilling.
Yeah, bro. And like, I realized that, like, you know what? I wanted to go and be a freaking agricultural business major, bro, from the get-go, from after high school, bro, right? But then I started really getting in there, seeing how that really was, and I'm like, farm life, animals, poultry. Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
At the end of it, you know why that was it? Why you thought all that is because you wanted to be like your pops. You felt like he was in that industry a little bit.
I guess in a way, yes, and it's not gonna shy away from that. Like you're right, bro. Like I mean, you look up to your influences, you look up to what you learn, and you look up to the people that have guided you your whole life. Yeah. So like it's only nature that you're gonna. I wanted
to be a truck driver my dad was a truck driver. When I was in like 6th, 7th grade, they asked me, "What do you want to be when you're older?" And I was like, "I want to be a UPS truck driver." That's what I told her, and then they all looked at me like, "What? Like what the heck?" And I was just like, "You just want to be." Who you look up to, and I looked up to my dad.
No, yeah, definitely, bro. Same here, bro. I looked up to my dad. I won't say what he did, but let's just say that I wanted to do that. but that never worked out for me, bro. And let's call it, my dad was a really good salesman, and I wanted to be a salesman as well, but just turned out that the product he sold didn't really, mix with me, and I couldn't sell that,
Yeah.
But I did like talking to people. I love to this day, bro. This is why we're here, bro. This is why we're here. But, I channeled that in a different way, and shit, bro, it took a long time for me to figure out what the fuck I wanted to do. Like I went from fucking doing concrete, I went from doing door-to-door fucking sales, like, all this other shit, bro, only to figure out that what I wanted to do is just literally connect and help people.
The thing is, you've been doing that naturally your entire life. When it comes to our whole friend group and it comes to everything, I feel like you've been the core to everything. Right. You gathered all our friends together unconsciously. You did this without.
I didn't do it with the. Yeah. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and the reason me and you are best friends, like we went to 6th grade camp, whatever. He already told that story. Like it's not like we were best friends at 6th grade camp. Like he was just some fool that. Like was in my bunker,
up,
Yeah.
Guy, little Mexican kid.
Weirdo asked for my number and shit at the end of the day.
Yeah, right, bro. When we had the razor flip phones.
Yeah, this was weird, But like, all right, but still, like, you hit me up. Like, what kid calls somebody,
in 6th grade, bro?
Like, hey, let's hang out,
Who
and
the
like,
fuck does this?
And then you did the same thing with like Sebi and Nasser and all them and Bonita. And then you brought us all together, and then even what you're doing to this day is like motivating all of us, dude. Like what you're doing right now, you're bringing me together, motivating me to get it to the next level. Even Sebi, pushing all our stuff. Like we appreciate that. So I'm hyped that this whole thing's going down.
It's like for me, bro. When it started, bro, I fucking just wanted to motivate myself. That was the fucking plan, bro. Right?
Yeah.
That was the plan, bro. But then some people would just be like, "Yo, I fuck with what you're doing," and then I just saw a bigger purpose, bro. Like maybe I'm not just doing it for myself, and maybe if I could just, like I said, reach one person at a time, that's a win, bro. That's a win.
Yeah, no, you definitely changed my mindset, honestly, to be 100%. Like you've been, letting me know that these goals that we dream about and we talk about, like have all these convos. Like, dude, we really can get it, and. I feel like you brought that light to us,
and I'm glad, bro, because I look at myself like the biggest tonto, bro.
Yeah, and we all know this too, and that's why I try to tell these people like. No,
I know what you. No, but like for me, bro, like I just feel like we all deserve a platform, bro. Like we all have something to say, we all have something to share, and I'm just happy that I'm able to be that person to be like, yo, like. let's just talk, bro. Let's just see, like, let's let people know who you really are. Besides the fact that you're just a barber, bro, because you're not just a barber, bro.
Yeah,
There's more to that than what you do, bro.
Exactly. And that's why in the beginning of my whole process of being a barber, like I was actually shy because I always pictured myself doing like big old crazy things, you know?
Right.
And then when I first jumped into the barber game, like I was kind of shy to tell people I was a barber because I felt like, oh, it's not even a real career, people hate on that. And then now, like all these pictures come in my mind with the possibilities that could
all
really
these ideas, all this creativity, just
like,
because you switched up your mindset.
It was all in my mindset, It was like at first it was like, like I thought of it just as a job, like, oh, I guess I'll give me a job to then get to my. But now, really, like looking at it, it's like, woo, we could really make this.
Bro,
thing,
it's like for me, the way I see it is, you gotta brand yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once you brand yourself, bro, like, and you get people to trust you, and I'm still on that process, and we're still out in that process, bro. But once you do that, bro, like, you can literally be able to help people in a bigger level, bro.
Yeah.
But you gotta start somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
And like, it starts like staying consistent, staying true to yourself, knowing what you are, knowing who you are and how you are, bro. Because ultimately, bro, that's all you got, yourself, bro.
Yeah. And you gotta promote yourself. Like I said, you really helped me out with like pushing my own brand that I'm selling myself at the end of the day.
Same here, bro.
Same in our industry. And even when it comes to not being a barber, like if I'm showing that I'm, committed to what I'm doing, if it comes to anything, people see that, and they look at you and they're like, man, he's about it and he's passionate. Like, look at, you're doing the Mortgage Heroes and you're doing this, and then all of a sudden you jump to podcasts and people believe in you because you were so passionate about being, Mortgage Heroes, and when you were doing concrete, when you were working at Denny's, you were passionate about everything you did,
about working at
Denny's,
right?
And so when people like are looking at you, even my boy Marco right here, like he never even seen you do a podcast, but he's seen you so passionate about your Mortgage Heroes that he's willing to take the jump and take the the risk and believing in you because you were so passionate what you're doing. So anything you gotta do, do it with 100%.
100% passion, bro, and
111 actually.
111 fucking percent, baby.
Give me my fucking confidence, bro.
And I want to give a little shout out. I see on my Instagram or my mom, she gave me a shout out. It's to dream big and achieve, because I want to give her a shout out. She just got her new house today. Give her. She's been dreaming about this for a while. I'm telling you. Since my pops passed, we've been on the struggle, man. We've been house to house, like haven't really been able to settle down, nothing,
Haven't had a place to call
home, and she called me right now crying. She just got the keys right before this. It was an awesome feeling.
It's crazy how everything happens for a reason, bro.
Exactly.
I'm so happy, bro. You know how much joy that brings to me, because like I said, bro, growing up, at one point I lived at your house every fucking day, bro.
And that's what I was telling her right now. I was like, we haven't had that feeling. I was like, Mom, like we've always had the pad that all my best friends feel comfortable coming through.
House,
yeah, exactly. And we haven't had that. And so when she called me right now crying, telling me that we finally got the house,
we did it,
and it brought joy to my heart.
That's what's up, bro. That brings joy to my heart as well, bro.
So shout out to her. She deserves
big
everything.
Shout out, bro. Big shout out. No, that's crazy, bro. Just like, I feel like just, leveling up and still being on this path, bro, but knowing the direction that we're heading, for me, it's just so much fun, man. Bro. It's just so much fun because it's like, how the fuck do I want my life to be? And I'm gonna go do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to me, bro.
Whatever you want to do, you could go do it, dude. People are so like, I honestly feel once you break the scared, like you're scared once you do it once. I'm telling you, I moved to LA, did other stuff, and I realized like stuff is really possible, and you could really just do whatever you want. It's like once you get past that first
little initial like anxious like little level,
like once you really accomplish a little just something little, you'll realize like, man, like we could do, we could do a lot.
Bro.
We could do a lot. It's not that hard. Like people just bring them, like are so scared to take that jump. But
dude, for me, like I would never in a million years, bro, put myself in front of a fucking camera, let alone just blurt out shit, right?
Yeah,
bro. But like after a while, I stopped caring, bro. Like honestly, it gets to the point where honestly, I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. Swipe right. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to talk to everybody.
That's your profile, bro. Whatever you want to post on there is up to you. And if they don't like it, they could swipe on it. It's just, so just keep pushing your brand and do what you want to do. And if they don't want it, the next person might. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, and that's exactly it, bro. That's crazy. All right, bro. So I got another question for you, man. All right, bro. If you weren't doing barber, if you weren't a barber, I mean, what the fuck would you be doing?
I don't know. Honestly, what I always saw myself doing was being like a director, bro. Ooh. And like a movie or like any type of show, some type of like a little vision. I feel like I'm always good at putting stuff together, you know.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah,
we can still do it.
Yeah, no, I've always had that passion, just kind of record some stuff.
Funny that you said that, because for me, if I wasn't doing any of this, I'd want to be an actor, bro.
An actor?
I'd want to be an actor.
Like Indian role or something?
Nah, bro, like the Mexican president type, bro. Hey, check it out, bro. 2036, bro. I'm running for president.
I see it.
First Mexican president. Don't quote me, but we might make it happen. All right, bro. But other than that, bro, shit. Let me see. Let me pull another story out. All right. Remember when we used to be over at Montevalle? When we first started kicking it? And we would just jump back and forth from the motherfucking
just being
river.
Kids, bro. Just being kids.
Finding the biggest fucking hill and just bombing that shit.
Yeah. No, kids need to do that more now, man. It honestly, I appreciate the little, just you bringing up that story, because kids don't do stuff like that no more. They're out here playing Fortnite
outside,
too long.
Bro. And that's the biggest thing, bro. I never got into the gaming thing too much. I like it, but I'm just so fucking full of energy that I just can't stand still for so fucking long, bro.
Yeah.
And even at the office here, bro, I'll be up at my desk and stuff, and I still have to get up and walk around, because I'm I can't be just sitting down. I gotta be on the move, bro. I gotta keep going.
The other day, Sebby's told me a story. He was playing soccer outside, and he's kicking it. He's playing
with his roommate.
I was with him. You were with him, right? Yeah. And this old guy comes out and is tripping, what's up? What are you guys doing? And then he sees that they're playing soccer, and he's like, oh wait, you guys are playing soccer? I haven't seen anybody play outside in years.
Bro.
Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That?
Yeah,
crazy.
It's because these kids really don't be going outside these days, man. And I feel like it's cool that they learn their technology. I was having a conversation with one of my clients, telling him I don't want my kids to ever have iPad and stuff. And he's like, dude, at the end of it, you gotta. That's what the new age. There's gonna be a lot of computers and technology, so you should actually allow them to be on. You don't want them to be cavemen and stuff, but it's about a balance,
Always.
Yeah.
Balance goes back to that same. That's the easiest equation, bro. I'm not good at math, but I know that balance is the key to everything, and it always fucking adds up to the right thing. But yeah, man, it's crazy how life happens. I just trip out, bro. How life always goes on, but the people that you're always with always stays around you, right? And the people that don't fuck with you, little by little, you start trimming the fat.
Yeah, it's just you as a person, as individual. You gotta self-love. You gotta surround yourself with people that are gonna make you grow. And super blessed to be able to have best friends like you. Yeah. Pushing me, all Sebby, all of us pushing each other. We motivate each other, and people that don't motivate you, you gotta cut off the fat. And it sucks, because some of these people you love, some of these people are, could even be dead weight. They could even be family at the end of it. People swear family, but some it's true. Some families not bad, bad weight, and you gotta cut them off, bro. And you can't be scared to, you can't be scared to separate yourself from, stuff that's not helping you out.
And that's one of the biggest things for me, bro. I 100% believe in, the influence that you have around you. The people that you surround yourself with is the direction that you're going to move in life, Yeah. So if they're doing bad, homie, you're going to probably be doing bad.
Yeah. And if you're not pushing your homies to get better, then they're going to be in the same spot. So
you gotta just keep pushing each other. And then my biggest thing is bro, once you get comfortable's cool, bro. like, don't get me wrong, everybody likes to be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Comfortable pays the bills, comfortable fucking gets shit done here and there. But at the end of the day, like, if you're leaving all this energy, all this, you know, accomplishments on the table, and you know that you can accomplish that, what's stopping you from doing that, bro? You know, like, I just don't get that, man.
It's a lot of it comes back to surrounding yourself with good people. Is because when you tell these ideas to these, you know, to your friends, family, and they don't give you the encouragement that it's possible, and they could be negative, they'll shut you down, you know, don't believe in your things, you know, then that's what's gonna shut you down, because like you're gonna listen to them, you know, because it's like, oh, this is my, you know, my uncle, but he's telling me I can't be a football player because I'm not, you know, I'm not tall enough.
How many times did your uncle make it in the NFL?
Yeah,
Whopping zero.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if you surround yourself with negative people, then you're not.
So what's next for EV Cuts, man? What do you have any projects, anything out there to, you know, promote your business or grow your business? Like, what are we working on, man? What's hot and what's not?
What's hot right now is just social media, man. I feel like you really actually been helping me out with pushing that. This is the new generation, man. We gotta be pushing social media, pushing ourselves.
Being a chameleon and adapt.
Yeah, exactly. Adapt. A lot of these old people, like, they are not. I'm telling you, I'm not even like a social media type of guy, but I'm realizing like this is the new wave. Like we gotta do this to succeed, you know. So it's like, if this is what I gotta do and I gotta adapt, then we're gonna push it and, you know, get out of our comfort zone and start making moves, you know, pushing social media, getting out of our comfort zone and putting ourselves out there. You know, you will get negative reactions. There's always going to be haters, bro.
Who cares, bro? Those are opinions, and everybody's entitled to one.
Yeah. It's like, I realize this. You put some stuff out there and you're going to get hate, you know, but the amount of love that comes back, it's, you know, it's incomparable.
So if someone right now was to say like, yo, after hearing this, like, I'm going to go get myself an EV cut because, one, I'm going to get a sick-ass cut. 2, my confidence is going to go 111%. Where can they find you?
I'm at Taylor Cuts and Shave on 8th Street, right across the street from Southwestern College. If you want to get your confidence to 111, contact me.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's awesome, though. All right, bro. So we're getting right here to the end of this. For the people that want to become barbers, bro, and I know there's a lot of people wanting out there to become barbers, what steps and what advice would you give them to, you know, get themselves going and really make sure that if they're going to take the step, it's really what they want to do, and they're not just doing it because they know it's easy money, and they're going to, you know, receive that paycheck.
That's number one, is don't just do it just because, you know, you can make like quick money and that, you know, they can learn, because you got to have the passion for it. I feel like you literally have to have the passion for it, because these people will eat you alive, bro. These people will eat you alive. In the beginning of your career, like, it's going to be rough, and there's going to be a lot of doubters. There's be a lot of haters, and people are going to put you down. And so if you don't have the passion for it, you're going to quit. You're going to quit right away. I promise you, because they will shut you down. But I had so much passion to get better that it didn't stop me. I was just like, really negative.
It's funny. At the beginning, I remember when you first started getting into the haircut and to becoming a barber, and then you got licensed. The one thing that always stuck out to me, bro, about you is that you told me this. You're like, I'm not afraid to ask questions and be a fucking student and learn.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And
that's the main
admired.
thing. Yeah, that's the main thing, is you gotta, you know, put yourself in as a student.
Humble yourself.
Yeah, humble yourself. At the end of it, even I'm almost 2 or 3 years in, and I still ask the person that just started next to me advice, because I see he's good at this. You know, he's not, like, he just picked that up before me, and I'm not scared to ask him for advice, even though, you know, he hasn't been cutting hair as long as me. He might, you know, they could be better than you, even if without the less experience, you know, and you can't, you know, be shy and, you know, like cocky. I don't know how to say it, but like, people have their ego so high, right? And they don't want to show that they think that you're better than ask questions. But I'll always forever be a student, you know.
Bro, I humble my ass so quick. Like,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be like the tonto and ask questions and then fucking figure my shit out and know, rather than be like, nah, I know that, and really not know it.
Yeah, exactly. You want to fake the funk and act like you're bro, I'm not the best barber out here. We're all still trying to grow. Bro. Yeah, people, you know, I'm trying to grow. I'm still a student. I'm not the best out here. You know, I'm not going to get on camera and act like I'm the sickest fool out here. Right. You know, it's like I'm still a student, and, you know, if the person next to me can teach me a little bit of advice, then I'm going to be open-minded to it, you know, and that's the main thing, is be open-minded to it. And you got to have the passion for it, you know. You can't just jump into a field just hoping for, you know, big old stars to happen. It's just like, it's got to, at the end of it, it's kind of got to come naturally to you, you know. And I was just blessed enough to have my mom to really tell me and let me know, like, she let me know that I've had this passion, you know, like how I just told you, like, Brian, you've been doing this your entire life, you know, and then you didn't even know this, you know, like bringing us all together and motivating us. You've been doing it. And sure, I've been cutting hair and, like, you know, helping people out, giving advice, stuff like that too. And my mom, like, when the whole thing happened with me, it was slow and it didn't work out. Yeah. Like, I was stuck, and I still remember this conversation. My mom, we're on the way back. My mom picked me up from college. I basically dropped out, and I was like, Mom, like, I don't want to go to school no more. Same. And then she told me, like, Mijo, like, you cut hair all the time. You love to cut hair. That's how you made money since you were in 6th, 7th grade. Like, why don't you? And it was hard for me, because I was like, Mom, like, you know, you always want to make your parents proud, and I always thought
I'm gonna be a barber.
Yeah, I was like, I was scared. I was scared to tell her, you know, because like I said, people look at barbers like, you know, it's not a career, you know, and so I was scared to tell my mom, you know, like, yeah, because she knew that I wanted to cut hair, you know, of course. But for her to tell, you know, give me the A-OK that was cool was like the best thing ever, because, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it gave me the A-OK. Like, my mom was cool with me, like, doing this, and then it gave me the ability to just go full in on it and not be scared.
Dude, I agree with you 100%, because whenever I started doing my thing, it was hard to break it down to my mom and let her know, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm doing it, because I knew she wouldn't understand, right? Yeah. But slowly, like, I just kind of kept doing my thing, and my mom, in a way, understood that I was on my grind, you know? She didn't know, like, exactly where I was headed, how I was doing, but, like, she knew that I was looking for something, you know? She knew that I was grinding. She knew that I was digging. Like, I'm trying to find something, and then along the path of me doing all this shit, bro, you find out what you don't fucking like, and you find out what you're good at and what you really do like. So before we log off, bro, and we end this podcast, what advice would you give to people to go out and find what I call your energy?
At the end of it is surrounding yourself with the people that you love, you know, because they're going to let you know, like, your energy, you know, and they'll give you the confidence to, like, really, because it's hard from, like, your perspective to know what you're good at and how, you know,
you think know? You're good at some shit.
Yeah, you know, but when you surround yourself with people that are good people, they will open up and tell you, you know, like how I've been telling you, like, dude, Brian, like, this is your path, like, you know, you're doing good. And just like how my mom told me, like, Mijo, you've been cutting hair, like, do it, you know. So surrounding yourself, like I'm just blessed to have people like that, but I take it, the responsibility that I surrounded myself with people around like that too, you know. That's why, you know. And
it's crazy because today I was listening to this podcast while I was working out, and it said, look, the eagle is able to fly up 3 to 4 miles up in the sky, and that's the highest, like, a bird could fly, any type of bird, right? So if you hang around with, like, pigeons and ducks that can't fly that far, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like you're holding yourself back. Do you want to be a pigeon that could only fly this high? Yeah. Or do you want to be that eagle soaring up high, seeing everything, you know? Exactly. It's like, who do you want to be, bro?
Exactly.
Shit, bro. I appreciate your time, bro. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, bro.
I fucking love you, man. Love you, yo, bro. Guys, before we head out, I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. And we actually do have a fee here in this podcast. And it's, you know, basically sharing it with one friend, you know? Or if you have 2 friends, you know, tell your 2 friends. And if 2 friends is all you have, then shit, tell all your friends. Other than that, don't be afraid to go out there and try shit. Don't be afraid out there to put yourself in an uncomfortable position, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to go out and help you to find your energy and get you to where you want to be. With that being said, guys, we out. I'm Brian Landeros, your host. This is EV Cuts. Thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Woo!
Let's go. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, B? Hey, man. I don't know what it is, man, but I'm having a bad day, man. My confidence, I don't know, nothing's going right. You think I could slide?
Dude, come through. I'll get your confidence back up to 111 real quick. Don't trip. Slide through.
Dude, for sure. Thanks, man. See you soon.